everyone, that's just Penny here, and today I wanted to share about women of the Bible, about studying the women of the Bible, and you can study those over at the East Coast Bible Journaling group with us, with Angie Jones. She's the owner and admin, and she has put together a women of the Bible study for the whole year, and there's free printables and things, so you can check out that all that information on our blog as well, but also it's in the description box. The link is to the blog. The blog contains all the links for Angie and how you can go over there at East Coast Bible Journaling Group. Join her group and Facebook group and on her website and her newsletter. So go sign up for all that so that you can catch her latest information about the Women of the Bible study. And I have been doing this study with the ladies of my church. We have a women's group where we meet, women's meeting, where we group, so where we meet, and now of course it's virtually and digital, because online, because of the COVID situation. So I am doing kind of hanging in both studies going on. So this is what we were doing for Deborah, and I wanted to make a kit regarding around Deborah, so that's inspired the kit Beekeeper's Delight. And if you checked out my previous videos, you will see the sneak peek of Beekeeper's Delight. It's absolutely gorgeous. Check out the links because you'll find it out on the blog and the Creative Fabrica. That's where you can find the kit. But anyway, I just wanted to come over. I made something free. It's in my newsletter, so check it out if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter just yet. Like I said, the links will be down below. If it isn't, please remind me in a comment, and I will put the link. It'll be on my blog as well. But I made a Bible journaling, faith journal kit to go with Deborah and to go with the Beekeeper's Delight kit. And this is what I come up with. It's a public domain image. It's very gorgeous. I love this. And when I think of Deborah, I think of, she was, we really don't know what they look like unless the Bible tells us what they look like. But we can go on old, paintings and things like that. But I just wanted to show you this. This is kind of what I really thought she may look like. So I found this image in the public domain book, edited it, enhanced it, added to the background, took away a lot. And this is what I have, and I put Deborah up there. So this is actually going to be turned into it's going to be turned into a pocket. Could be turned into a mini journal, flip journal. So there's all kinds of possibilities that you could do with this. So those junk journal artists out there say, well, I don't do Bible journaling. I don't, that's not my cup of tea. That's totally fine. I understand that. But you can take the printables, okay? You can take the printables from all the faith art and from all the Bible journaling and use them in your journals, just like this one. If your name is Deborah, or someone's Deborah and you're making them a journal, this will be perfect as well. So this could actually be the cover of a junk journal. This could be also the cover of a little flip book. You could staple it. You could also add a spine. I mean, there's tons of possibilities. It also could be a journaling card. If you added, I just printed on copy paper because I'm going to use it as a pocket. I want it thin. I don't want it thick, so I can put it in my Bible, paper clip it in. Or I can use it in a journal where I can paper clip it, or I can glue it down. Or if you're studying, we use interactive notebooks in our classrooms. So, if you're studying, a particular person in history or whatever, if you're studying Bible history or old world history, then, this would come in handy for you. And then again, you could cut this in two, and you could just use this as a journaling card. You could fold it over, make it a flip out in a journal. There's so many possibilities that you can do with a printable. So just wanted to come on and show you that. Digital designers, if you are interested, I have 2 classes rated, free classes. Yes, totally free, except for if you want to buy a commercial use license for the images that you're going to use in the class. That's the only stipulation. So don't tell me it's not free, because yes, it is. The class is totally free, except for the exception of the optional buying commercial use license. Now, if you want commercial use license to use digital artists, if you want some for the Beekeeper's Delight, head over to Creative Fabrica or my blog. The link will be down below. Anyway, let's get going with making some stuff. Okay, so since I'm studying Deborah, I want this to go in my Bible. I do not want to actually journal in my Bible. I like to paper clip stuff in because I do a lot of different studies, and I don't want a Bible. I mean, I do have a Bible journaling Bible, don't get me wrong. I also have an art Bible journaling Bible with the margins and all that. Don't get me wrong, I like doing that, but at this time in my walk with the Lord and with my personal preferences, I just would like to create on something else and then stick it in the Bible somehow where it is actually removable. Okay, I'm just, that's my thinking. That way, when I go to church, well, when we are able to go to church in person, or if I'm out, I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I like to carry my Bible with me. I could just pull it out with the paper clip. Beautiful paper clips with some ribbons and things like this one. I have a video on how I made these. And just give it to someone. Say, hey, look, I think I think that maybe, you might need this today. So I could just take it out of my Bible and say, hand it over to someone, or I could leave it in a place that I've been, like a doctor's office, or I'm just out, when out in the general public or whatever, I can leave it, and a lot of people will look at it. It may not even pick it up, but if they just look at it and it has a scripture or something on it, that could be a seed, or it could be me watering someone else's seed. But anyway, I want to make a pocket. Woohoo! You know how I love pockets. Okay, so remember I told you about Photoshop? This is PDF printer. I didn't have, 9 individual images. I had 5 individual images. So I just did the 3.5 by 5 setting, or 3.5, or the wallets. I think these are the wallet size. I can't remember. But anyway, these are actually the pages, the big huge pages, big huge JPEGs from the Beekeeper's Delight. And then I just put that in, right mouse clicked on the JPEG of the, 8.5 by 11 JPEG. Right mouse clicked on it in Windows PC. And I could choose, print PDF, Microsoft PDF printer, and it come up with all these different layouts. And this is what I chose. So these will absolutely go wonderfully in here. And that's what I love about it. Love it about using Microsoft PDF printer that automatically is in Windows. This is the 4x6, I think. And then these are the smaller ones. Automatically fit. You don't have to do a lot. You can just save this as a PDF, and you have this, and it goes right along. It's just already sized, ready to go for you. So these are going to actually be journaling cards. There's I printed, this is one of the Beekeeper's Delight pages that I did. This is about 6-7 different layers of images from the public domain in there, with some color, of course. Anyway, I'm going to journal on these, and I'm going to make a pocket for these to fit in here. Paper clip it in my Bible. Okay, so that's my theory. So I have a background paper. This is also from the Beekeeper's Delight. But first, I'm going to cut out my front pocket. This is going to be the front. This is going to be the back, because I want the pretty side up so I can see the pretty side in my Bible. I can take this out once I make it a pocket. You can mail it to someone if you make it flat enough. You can make it a prayer pocket, and I absolutely love making prayer pockets. If you don't know what a prayer pocket is, you can check out my blog. I think I have instructions about what a prayer pocket is. A prayer pocket, I can just tell you as I work, right? A prayer pocket is something that I will mail. It's part of the journal ministry that I have, and we send journals and prayer pockets all over the world to those who will accept it now. Locally, I'm waiting for it to open up so I can distribute locally. I do have, in case you're wondering, I do have a prayer pocket journal, supply journal, and it has, I made this. You probably have seen this several times on my YouTube channel. Let's see. Oh, I had it right to begin with. There is a front and back, and I totally messed that up, didn't I? Where all of my stuff is in here. The scriptures, the words. All of everything. I take this with me if I'm going somewhere, traveling somewhere. So this is my Supply JJ. There's tons of videos out there about everyone else's version of ephemera keepers, but this is my version. I just used sheet protectors, used just some scrapbook paper, heavy scrapbook paper. I used those penny sleeves. These are the prayer pockets that I've got ready to go. I take this with me whenever we go to like camp meeting. Well, when we did go to camp meetings and stuff like that, it was ready to go. While I could make a prayer pocket and give it to whoever, and others could join with me. And I made some for the women of the church where they could journal right along with me. So anyway, this has everything in it. I just keep it on my desk, and whenever I make a prayer pocket, prayer journal, faith journal, Bible pocket, I can pull all that stuff out and stick it in there. So this one I can save. I can make another out of. And let me go ahead and cut this sheet out. So as you all know, a lot of my videos are not chatty. A lot of them are just straightforward. Let's make something and let's go. But I kind of wanted to express myself because not everybody knows my thinking. Watching a video sometimes without someone talking, you don't really know what they're doing. You don't really know, hey, where they got that, or hey, where they, what's that for, and what is that, and where'd that come from, and, or where can I get that? So I'm just going to go ahead and try to start with it when I can. It's very busy, very noisy sometimes around my house. So. Okay, so here we go. We're going to use this, and I am going to actually leave a little bit of border. I don't want it too big, obviously, because it won't fit in my Bible. That's something that you got to think about too, the size of your Bible. You have to think about that as well. But I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and take this 8x10, fold it. We call this, I believe this is hamburger fold. I believe. No, hot dog fold. I think, right? Yes. Hot dog. Okay, so that worked. Okay, it didn't work as well as I wanted it to, but that's okay. At least I have a pocket now. So I would print 2 sheets of 8x10, and it didn't leave me enough border. Did it? Nope. So maybe the hot dog fold was not the best. There's your oops, Meg. There's your oops there. Someone was asking me about, I added all the oopsies out, but you know what? The oopsies there. I folded hamburger, please. Folded hamburger, please. Not hot dog. Rewind. Fast. Rewind. Delete. Insert. Delete. Right here. Right? Nope. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it like that. Yes, I am. I'm going to leave that there. Okay, so I really kind of want... I'm going to cut on this line because you know what? It's obviously already there. Cheater. Okay. This might be a little big for my Bible, but I don't think so. I just made a mess. And I'm going to enhance these. Now, someone asked me about this little chomper corner rounder. It is a multi-corner rounder. I saw some at Hobby Lobby the other day when I got to go a couple of weeks ago. That's my Charlie. Sorry for the noise. He wants to talk. He thinks I'm talking to him. This is a Becky Higgins ones. I can't remember if it was the same name at Hobby Lobby, but it has 3 different sizes of corner round, and I love it. It does really well. Some of those other ones that I have purchased in the past, the cheaper ones, I destroy those within a month time. So this, I have my pocket. I did hamburger fold on an 8.5x10 page, and then I distressed it just a little bit, distressed around the edge of this, and I glued it only on the 2 sides because this was our folded side of the hamburger fold. And then I glued here and here, and so I have a pocket here. This is going into my Bible. I could do in my journal or whatever I wanted to do, so it doesn't have to specifically be Bible journaling, okay? Now, I kind of want to put some contrast behind it. I kind of want to add some fabric. So let me see in my prayer pocket. I want to see if there's anything that I could add some fabric That kind of looks really neat with the flowers. So let me see if I can get that piece of fabric out. And I kind of really like, I already saw this bookmark that I can add in there. This is my prayer pocket, or ephemera keeper. This is where I keep all the items that I make for my prayer pockets. And I still want this to be a pocket, so I want to be very careful about where I glue. So I want to glue the things down where I want them already on the paper here, and not glue on the back of on my sheet, on my image. So I think that's going to look really pretty. I always like to, if it's 2s or 3s, you're supposed to have 3s a lot of times, but sometimes I just put 2 of the fabric pieces. I can add another